Welcome back to the Top News Channel RF Update. If you find my video useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe. This is crazy. EU implements a surprise ban on entering the UK. Who cares? Retaliation is all we'll do. People in the UK are outraged that the EU has banned pies made in Brexit Britain. Angry Britons have criticised the EU for threatening to prohibit pies manufactured in the UK after the Brexit vote. Some readers said, "No problem. 1. All imported cars and trucks must have steel made in UK. 2. All wine must have grapes grown in UK. 3. All cheeses must come from UK milk. And of course must have 700 pages of certificates, all originals, all in sky blue ink, all signed by the gauleiter of the region from which they are travelling." Others say, the EU is ridiculous, almost comical. I suspect French, German and Italian wine will just stop being bought in Britain. Farm produce from EU will just stop. Cars from the EU will just stop. The EU will no longer have customers for its most lucrative products in Britain. That's not just shooting yourself in the foot, it's setting off a grenade in your trouser pocket. According to a source said, according to new food safety standards set to take effect this month, items that aren't produced on authorized farms or factories will be prohibited from the European Union. Animal products including meat, milk, and eggs will have to originate from EU-approved institutions starting in March. Some British exporters have expressed concern about the impact of the new rules on their firms after hearing about them. In a recent analysis, some say, our standards are superior to theirs. If they want a trade war, bring it on. After all, they sell more to us than we do to them. I stopped buying as much as I possibly can from the EU some time ago. We a friendly relationship, they want a hostile one, so be it. How pathetic and petty-minded, thank goodness we left. We have the best Melton Mowbray pork pies in the world. So they missed out. Meanwhile, how about warning all 27 country leaders that we will treat each of them separately? If they behave, we will glance past errors. But any future stupidity will measure removing them off our supply list. We will not apply financial penalty at this SG, because that might be illegal against the Tansy Agreement, but we'll just stop ordering. No more trade. And ignore the EU elite. They always feat we would split them up, so let us pick THFM off, one by one. If one of their countries refuses our pies, report the facts in the press and advise the country it is delisted. VDL will go red then green, but what CSN anyone do? But, according to a recent announcement, the Commons International Trade Committee has undertaken an investigation of the regulations' anticipated prior impact to their implementation. To comply with EU regulations and more liberal restrictions in foreign markets, it has been reported that UK exporters may use two manufacturing lines. A common practice among Australian producers is to divide cattle that must be hormone-free for EU export from meat that may be sold to nations that do not have a restriction. At EU's recklessness, some said, the UK has always been at the forefront of food and product safety. If our food and products are good enough to be accepted everywhere except the EU, then the answer is simple. A ban on all such produce from the EU to the UK. EU phytosanitary safety regulations have little to do with food, but are more to do with protectionism and creating an advantageous position for EU businesses. If they insist on strict sanctions against their competition, then the competition must do the same.